That's an ugly way to start off the video. Yeah, my face is a little oily because I put triamcinolone ointment on because I have really bad eczema. But anyways, what's up, YouTube? It is Sydney Island here. That's Island with the Y, not an S. And today, I have so much to let off my chest. OMG, y'all. Mercury is in retrograde. And I believe it ends, I don't know, I can't remember. It's in my calendar in my phone, but I'm gonna put it right here when it starts and when it ends. And it hit me kind of hard a couple of nights ago. Was it last night or was it? Yeah, it was. Oh my God, it was literally last night. Time, the way the time feels. Okay, so last night I had a dream. And usually I don't get too deep into, I don't want to get, like, I usually don't like getting too deep into the relationship with my mom on my YouTube channel. Just because when I was living with her, she would always tell me, don't be talking about me on your YouTube channel. And I don't like that you mention me. And nah. And I was like literally giving an example of one of her personality traits. Because she was an Aries, she's an Aries, and it was a video about Aries. Y'all know I do zodiac sign and astrology videos. This was years ago, like many years ago. And I made a video about Aries, just educating people about Aries. And I mentioned my mom because she's an Aries. And my mom watched the video and she was like, the video was good, but I don't like that you mentioned me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just trying not to cry, y'all. I was crying before I turned this camera on. I dried my tears. I'm like, okay, the tears are dried. Now let's do what we need to do. But oh my God, I had to turn this camera off. Hold on. So last night I had a dream that my mother passed away, and I've been having these dreams for a while. I haven't spoken to my mom in months because we just don't have a good relationship. I wish, and I've been wishing this for years, that she understood me and that I felt like really just like understood by her, you know? But unfortunately, 2 of my aunts passed away. I can't do this video without crying. And I don't want to cry on camera because I see people in the comments, you know, when people cry sometimes, and it can be so mean, you know, like, who cries on camera? And it's like, I just want to let it out. If it's too much when I look back on it, I may not even post it. I just do this because I want to make content that people can relate to. But one of my aunts that I was closer to passed away. Last year. It's 2025 and she passed away at the end of 2024. It's March of 2025. And my mom called me on the phone crying. She told me that she passed away. And I tried to be there for my mom. I was so concerned. I was scared. I was scared about losing her too. So I told her to give me my sister's numbers, even though I haven't spoken to them in like 2 years. And she did. And their numbers are there in my contacts, but I haven't reached out to them because I'm scared, and I feel like they really just treated me in a way where I just felt like truly devalued. I don't feel good. Like, when I get to these emotional states, it just makes me feel bad, like physically, like sick. And I have not been feeling good physically today because I haven't been feeling good mentally. So I've been feeling like kind of dizzy and nauseous. And like I probably just need to lay down and I probably just need to rest. But I had a dream that my mom passed away last night. And Mercury retrograde is really hitting. Mercury retrograde is like trying to show her ass. And when I woke up, I just broke down in tears. Like I cried so hard that my chest started to hurt. And I was confused because I thought I had made peace with the fact that I was not going to talk to her for a while because she broke my heart. And I hate to say that on camera, but and I might edit that out, to be honest. But it was like shortly after my aunt passed away, I kept calling my mom, checking up on her, texting her. I just was really concerned about her because she's an older woman and she lives alone and she doesn't even live in the same city as me. You know, this is not my usual video because like I really like to be goofy. Like I really have always had a thing with like being a kind of a comedian YouTuber. Not necessarily. I don't want to be considered a comedian really. I really don't. I like comedy and I like to make comedy videos because that's like if anybody would have asked me what's my favorite genre of movie or TV show, I would say comedy. It's been like that since I was a kid because I just love to laugh and I love to make people laugh, and I feel like life is too short to like walk around like you have a chip on your shoulder. But unfortunately today I kind of was walking around like that and I was trying not to feel that weight. But what do you do when you dream that your mom passed away? And that's like one of my biggest fears. One of my biggest fears is mommy passing away before I get to say goodbye. Because when I was a kid, my grandmother passed away when I was 9 years old. And it was traumatic to see my mother mourn her mother's death. And the thing that really stuck in my heart was seeing her cry and say, I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't get to say goodbye. And being in the back seat of the car as my mom cried as we drive to my grandmother's funeral. And I'm just a kid. I'm 9 years old and I don't know what to do except just watch her be hurt. It's the most helpless position to be in life. So I was so scared that my mom would die too. And so ever since I was a kid, I've had this fear of family members dying. The fear was not alive until my grandmother died. In my whole life ever since then, I've been scared of death. But it still continues to happen. I'm gonna die one day. I'm happy about the things I'm accomplishing in my life. I'm doing theater. Like I've always dreamt of doing ever since I was a kid. I'm so proud of myself. But to actually die one day, I'll be relieved. Now, I'm not suicidal, y'all. I'm not. I have no desire to kill myself. I love myself. I love life. Life is so beautiful. I mean, oh my God. Just to be able to have the sunlight just coming in and just hitting my face. I love the sunlight. I love the sunlight. It gives me so much life. It's my joy. That's why I have a necklace. They have the sun on it. Where that necklace at? Where you at home, girl? Oh, Lord. I'm trying to like pull myself out of it because I really don't like being sad. But the sun is one of my favorite symbols. And I plan to get a tattoo. A tattoo very similar to this. I call it the tribal sun. It's one of my favorite necklaces to wear. because I love the song. I made a song called Children of the Sun. Dancing on planet Earth is so much fun. Melanin kissed by the sun. We are children of the sun. All hate, what is it? All hate, no love. All hate. Oh wait, no, it's all love, girl. No, it's all love, no hate. It's something like that. All love, no hate. We no, ain't no all hate, girl. We rebuke that. My hippie ass. But this is why I love filming. This is why I love filming, because it's different than sitting in the room and talking to the air. Sometimes I do that. Because when I'm on camera, it's like I'm directing my energy to something, and I'm speaking with purpose. Doing these YouTube videos, it's for y'all, but it's also for me, because I always feel like a weight, like just me just saying, I just feel like a weight just was lifted off my shoulders. So the weight that's on my shoulders right now I don't know. It's just the mother wound. And I've been watching Jennifer Arnese, a YouTuber, because she has this Black Mother Wound podcast. And the stuff that she talks about is just so relatable. Then I'm like, whoa, she was born to do that. She was born to heal from that and to help other Black women to heal from their Black mother wound, because I definitely got one. Oh my God. And a part of me does miss my mom. I do. I miss her a lot. But I'm scared of what her dark side can do to me. I'm so hurt for what her dark side has done to me. And all I ever wanted was to make her proud. Ever since I was a kid, I would always say that. I just want to make mommy proud. I was such a goody two shoes. And but I know my mom. I know that she's not a villain, she's not all bad, It's just, she's done some things that really, really hurt me. So, like, what do you do when you feel like your mother treats you like a complete stranger? One of the hardest things to process is when you're at a low point in your life and you're unsafe somewhere and your mother doesn't really seem to care. It hurts. She claimed your whole life that she cared, and you thought that she did. But she just directs so much negativity towards you. She's so angry with you all the time, and she speaks to you like a child. But you gotta understand, you were her child at one point. And I can understand why it's hard for a parent to see the adult in their kids, It's hard for a parent to let their kids grow up. I get that. I want to just let it all go and forgive, man. I really do. I want to let it all go and forgive and call her and just be like, can we talk? And for her to be open to it. And maybe I will. And I'm going to pray right now on this camera, just in case I look back at this video and forget that I said this. Father God, and bow your heads and pray with me, please. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to pray that you put your hand on the relationship between me and my mother. Put your mighty hand on the relationship between me and my mother. If I need to speak to her soon, let me know. Send me clarity on our relationship. Send me peace over our relationship. Send me peace. If there's anything I need to do, let me know. And I want to pray over the relationship with my sisters. And I want to pray that if there's anything I need to say and do, if there's anything that needs to be said between us, that you make sure that it is said, Father God. I miss my family. I miss them so, so much. But what do you do when they hurt you so bad? God, what do I do? I'm tired of being hurt. I don't want to do it no more. I'm such a bubbly, free-spirited person. But I'm still, and I have so much sorrow in my heart. I also didn't get a lot of sleep because my night shift was from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then I had to go to another job at 9 a.m. I was only there for an hour, is like to shadow and see if, I don't want to get into it right now. It's not set in stone. But, yeah, I think I might just be tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep, so it's probably why I'm like crying so fucking much. Gonna have to edit out the F word. But yeah, God, I just want to pray over our relationship. I'm just tired of feeling like I have to take matters into my own hands, Like, sometimes I'm like, it's not fair, My family never really feels like they need to check up on me and call me. How come I always got to feel like that I got to make amends when they the ones that betrayed me? And I don't even want to get into it, but they the ones that I gave so much of my empathy. They would say just the meanest things to me, verbally harass me, and at times when I'm sitting at my job off at school, and here's the harassment, and it's like, I just will forgive. I would just forgive. Every single time they would say things to me that was just so cruel and uncalled for, I would just say, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. And I just couldn't do it anymore. I can't keep forgiving a person who really don't feel sorry. They cry and say they're sorry, and then they turn around and do the same thing. Like as if they never even apologized. It was like they just wanted me to say, I forgive you one more time so they can have that pass to do it all over again. And that's not okay with me. I'm tired of feeling like I gotta carry all the weight. I gotta be the one to bring the family together. I gotta be the one to break the generational curses. What about them? What they got to do? My first love, my ex-boyfriend told me that, he said, Sydney, you have the most responsibility in the family because you have the most love. And that was the first time I ever heard that. And it made a lot of sense. But it didn't, but it did, Because it's like, he's right. I am the most empathetic, loving person in my family. I don't care what nobody says. Like, the stuff that they said to me, they just refused to forgive me over stuff that actually wasn't even my fault. It was what they perceived to be my fault, because they couldn't take accountability for the parts that they played in their own pain. It's all on Sydney. Let's just blame Sydney because Sydney is dumb and naive enough to just take the blame even when it ain't her fault. And I just felt like my mom was the ringleader. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Because even though they hurt the shit out of me, I still want to protect their reputation. So, yeah. I need rejuvenation. I do. I need rejuvenation from the dream I had last night. It's like I was crying to myself right before I turned on this camera, and I was saying to myself, shit, I'm tired. Oh my God. I just blanked out for a moment. What was I even saying? Oh my God. That shows how very little sleep I got last night. That's why I'm like crying like I'm in an emotional wreck right now. I just feel, oof, I don't like that feeling. But it's going to be okay. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. My goodness. This is just a moment in time. Yeah. I don't remember what I was going to say. I don't know. I'm tired. But yeah. If you or somebody you know has lost a loved one, whether that be through death or through just having to go no contact because you just couldn't take the hate. You know, y'all heard the lyrics, all love, no hate. I've always been like a little hippie love child or whatever they call it. I don't know. I was always like a hippie ever since I was like a teenager. I used to like write poems, and the poems would be like, inhale love, exhale hate. That was literally like 16. I had a friend that she like snatched the paper from me in class, and she read it. She was like, you effing hippie. And she threw the paper back at me, and it was such a funny moment, because at the time I didn't know that that's what that was. I was literally just being a starseed. I was being an indigo child. I was being a rainbow child. Yeah. So, good times. And this is why I love doing YouTube, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I don't know the relationship. Let me put it this way. The relationship that I have with YouTube is like therapy. And I think it's a beautiful connection. It's a beautiful relation. It's a beautiful way to release how you feel and have a outlet. Because talking to the air by myself, it don't work the same as talking to the camera. I don't know why that is. But I think it's because I know that other people are going to see it, and then they may find clarity and peace through my content. And I feel like I'm like expressing my pain with purpose. I feel like I'm expressing my pain with purpose. Whereas when I'm talking to myself, it's like I'm just keeping it to myself. And so I can like, yeah. It's just, and the thing is for me with YouTube is natural. You know, there's some YouTubers that everything is like, they kind of look at it like it's like a, I don't know, scripted. Some of it, I don't want to like, I'm not trying to be negative about it. Like, I have comedy skits, so I write scripts, you know, for my comedy skits. But when it comes to me sitting down and talking, it's just all natural. It literally, I feel like it's a part of my destiny to like be able to just be my truest self online, you know. Like everybody has a different destiny when it comes to social media, you know, and YouTube. You know, all the YouTubers have a different destiny when it comes to YouTube. But for me, I feel like my destiny is authenticity. That's my destiny in life in general. And so to have a safe space where I feel like I can be my authentic self, I feel like, and then I can inspire people with that, I feel like that's God. Like that ain't nothing but God, you know. I don't come on here making nothing up. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Anything that's made up on YouTube with me is comedy skits. It's stuff that's like skits, stuff that obviously has to be scripted, right? But these videos, y'all, when I be talking about family and abuse and trauma and my ex-boyfriend traumatized me and my mama made me feel like that, that's real life. Everything I say on camera is what I have said to myself off camera. Everything that I say on camera is what I have said to friends, co-workers, ex-boyfriends or whatever. It's very, like, I'm very much me. Like, I feel like I can be my silly, like, outrageous, like, weird self on YouTube in a way where I kind of don't feel like I can be that on any other platform. Except lately I've been feeling more like I can be myself on TikTok. At first I felt weird about TikTok, and I still kind of do. I never really quite feel, I don't know, lately I've been getting some good views. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, my TikTok is growing because I've been putting more effort into it. So yeah, go follow me on TikTok, by the way. And I post on Instagram, but I don't really feel like I don't feel like I get a lot of love and attention on Instagram, but I love Instagram either way. I'm still figuring out who I am on social media. I probably won't edit this. I probably won't. I don't want to. This video is almost 30 freaking minutes. I ain't about to edit this. I always edit my videos, but I feel so much better. Oh my God. Y'all saw me go through it on this camera. And look at me. Ain't no tears falling. Give myself a round of applause. Give myself a pat on the back. I'm back to my goofy self. Oh my God, I feel rejuvenated. Oh my God, I needed to do this, y'all. I felt like I was having a mental crisis. And just having the light shine, and y'all know the sunlight is my bestie. And this just, and I got the scarf on my head. I feel like I'm a what you call it, a herbalist, Mama Earth, Erykah Badu, blunt smoke. Ew, no, I don't do blunts. Joint smoking, the raw paper, girl, the raw paper. We be smoking them vegan joints. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So I think I just need to find myself. Like, I know me, like I know what I want out of life, but I still feel like when it comes to that family trauma, especially that mother wound, there's so much of yourself that needs to be discovered. There's so much of me that I feel like is buried underneath the pain of the mother wound. And I really feel that that's the whole point when it comes to this mother wound, is finding the treasure of true and genuine authenticity. And just giving authenticity a hug. Just giving yourself a hug. Like, I love you, Sydney. I'm sorry that you went through what you went through. I love you. And it's going to get better. It's going to get so much better. Oh, just you watch. These are not tears of sadness. These are tears of joy and gratitude for what is to come. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I have visions about it all the time. I dream about it all the time. And I can't even believe it. Like, I am in awe of my future and I ain't even there yet. My future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Y'all remember that song off the Goofy movie? I think it was the Extremely Goofy movie. No, that was my movie when I was a kid. Oh my God. Mercury is in retrograde, y'all. All the good old stuff is just coming back. Like the memories of just like the good times that me and my mom had. Like just seeing the divinity in her, even if she refused to do that with me. It seemed the divinity in my childhood. It seemed the divinity in the pain. That is everything. That is what we're supposed to be doing on this earth. Not just me. Because I am you and you are me. We are we. We are a team. We on this earth together. So if it's my destiny to find the divinity in the pain, it's your destiny too. I hope that this video provides you with clarity, because it actually provided me with clarity. Y'all, I've been through so much pain. been through so much pain. But I keep on going. And I ain't committing suicide. The F would I do that for? I got a whole life to live, and so do you. Okay? I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Love yourself and love life, because you deserve to be loved, and your life deserves to be enjoyed. You deserve to enjoy your life.